What measures can DOJ and or DHS take to hold a perpetrator accountable when he or she is a U.S. citizen or a green card holder? For example, the case of Sri Lanka, the former defense secretary, I don't even want to begin to pronounce his name, I'll mess it up, and a U.S. citizen, and then Sri Fonseka, a U.S. green card holder, are alleged to be responsible for atrocities in that country. And then added to that, I mean, you know, I spent a lot of time in the 1980s on human rights issues in El Salvador. And there were many people who were guilty of atrocities, who cooperated with U.S. intelligence services during that war, but nonetheless came to the United States and, you know, were granted asylum or given, you know, legal status. How does that work as well? I mean, if in fact you have somebody who is in the United States who is guilty of atrocities but came here as part of a deal with another U.S. agency, how does that work?
Congressman, to address the first part of your question, the department has a lot of tools at its disposal, and all of our substantive human rights statutes, war crimes, genocide, torture, child soldiers, we have jurisdiction over U.S. citizens, whether or not, for example, in the torture statute,
right,
the jurisdiction that Congress has given us allows us to prosecute U.S. citizens who have committed acts of torture abroad. And the department has in fact used that statute to prosecute a U.S. citizen, Chucky Taylor, the son of the former Liberian dictator, who received a 97-year sentence for those atrocity crimes that he perpetrated. So we have a track record here. All of our human rights statutes apply to U.S. citizens, and given the facts of any case, we will certainly look at the prosecution of U.S. nationals. With respect to bringing witnesses here from foreign countries, I'd say it's really a case-specific consideration that prosecutors have to use. Of course, we will talk with our immigration enforcement partners at DHS, and there's also internal dialogue at the department as to what is the specific evidentiary value of the witness, what is the U.S. government's previous relationship with the witness, and how would the witness enter the United States, whether on a specialized visa, would the witness be paroled into the United States. So it's really dependent upon the witness's role in the case and the specific facts of that case.